every experience in our life is to make us grow from every angle. So therefore, let there be a very difficult experience, very so-called as discomfortable experience, but we must know I should grow by taking a right tip from this experience, that if something is lacking me, I must able to correct it. But if something is required to be really do with our personality, I should change my personality to the greater extent too. So that's the point which we can understand. Next important point, now please keep it in your mind. When we were also in the younger category, so-called as thin or like in 20s, we used to think, oh, I must show to the world I'm the smartest person. I'm the most intelligent. But when we have understood the world and some knowledge from Bhagavad Gita, then we have understood there is no need to show your smartness. There is no need to show your intelligence. Why? Because if you are, people can understand you better than what you are. Yes or no? This is very important. There is no need and prove to the world who am I or what am I. So this is called as the mature person. Next important point. We always keep thinking, or sometimes, that if you do a job, something good, something whatever you feel that yes, it is a right thing to do, and then you keep seeking approval from the people that did I do good or not? So my dear friends, I'll tell you, a mature person does not seek for any approval. Why? Because he is so confident whatever I'm doing is doing for the best, and it is positive alone. So think, these are very important aspects of the personality, which is called as a rising star. Then I thought that we keep praying also. Sometimes, oh God, give me this. Oh God, give me that. So I said, let us talk about this. Once a person was asking from the God a strength. What he was asking from the God? Strength, bal. Then God gave him a very difficult situation. Can anyone guess why? Ravit, can you answer? Why? Why is the difficult situation given by the God when you ask for the strength?
Somebody, it's like testing. Like if somebody asks for strength, then God wants to put that person through that want that person to go through that experience, so they could test their strength if they really want
Yeah,
to be.
see, point is, you're right. Point number one, that when there is a difficult situation, it always requires this understanding. Please note it, what I'm saying. A smooth surface is required to sharpen the knife. Oh, what surface? A hard surface is required. Did I say smooth? If I said, please excuse me. A hard surface is required to sharpen the knife. If there is no hard surface, can we sharpen the knife? Not possible. That means if I have to grow in my life from every angle of my personality, that's called as physical, that's called as the mental, emotional, that is called as the intellectual and the social, I require to go through a very hard, difficult situation. and then only my strength will be better and better. So therefore, God has given a hard situations to tackle one who requires or who demands for the strength. Then Bhagavan said that the person who was asking, oh God, please give me favors, do me some favors. Bhagavan has given him different opportunities. Why is it so? Aryaman?
Swamiji, I think because he's asking for favors, so God gave him opportunities to work hard and opportunities to show that the only favor he needs is that he himself should do a favor to his own self, that you don't need a favor from anybody else. Instead, be strong, stand on your own feet, and whatever you're looking for, whatever favor and strength, it's all inside you. So you don't need any external thing. That's what I think.
Very good answer. That's fantastic. You know, the point number which he has mentioned beautifully, that if we get an opportunity, that itself is a greatest favor in our life. Because nobody can give you something what you want directly. But giving opportunity is the greatest favor in this whole universe. Like, you know, Swami Chinmayananda ji has provided this platform of Chinmay Mission to n number of people to grow. This is an opportunity. So how many people understand this opportunity? And that's directly a favor given by the God. In every aspect one has to understand, this is how God gives us a favor. Next important, very important question asked, Bhagavan, oh Bhagavan, give me happiness. What did he ask? Give me happiness. So Bhagavan showed him n number of great people, rather great in the sense, they are physically disabled people, but they are doing so good in their life. They are not crying. So important part is, what happiness do you require more than two good hands which are sound? Think, two good legs which are sound, your body which can really grow and which can think and act correctly. Is it not the complete formula for a happiness for you? Think. When your body is sound, what can you not do? Just imagine, just imagine. So the greatest happiness in this world to have actually the sound body. I am talking from your standpoint, which is the youngster standpoint. And hope we all know when we are young, how is our energy? Anything seems to be just possible. So understand this. Now the last question asked by a seeker, oh God, give me peace. Bhagavan said, help others. You will gain peace automatically. So peace does not come just by eating something, just by doing something, some act which is selfish. Peace comes when you extend your hand to the people, those who require your help. Those who require your help. And you just then feel how great, how peaceful you feel if you just help one person going out of your way. This is an experience you cannot, just be put it in words, but if you experience it by your own action, you will understand. That's the fantastic way to understand how one can get a peace. Now शायरी which I thought let me just connect it to all youngsters. कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि मैंने कुछ खो दिया, तो शायर कहता है, खोकर पाने में जो मजा है, रोकर मुस्कुराने में जो मजा है, हार तो जिंदगी का एक छोटा सा हिस्सा है, लेकिन हारने के बाद जीतने का मजा ही कुछ और है। लेकिन हारने के बाद जीतने का मजा ही कुछ और है। तो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, देखिए, हम सोचते हैं कि ये जो बड़े बड़े लोग होते हैं कि जिंदगी में कभी कुछ हारते नहीं हैं, हमेशा जीतते रहते हैं। इट इज नॉट ट्रू, इट इज नॉट ट्रू। अंडरस्टैंड, ऑल ग्रेट पीपल have definitely gone through a great different failures in life, but they have not stopped their actions, they have not stopped their growth, they have not stopped their hard efforts toward their whatever called as targets. So therefore, every one of us must understand that we should have that courage. Even if I fail once, twice, or 10 times, I must keep my enthusiasm intact and grow very fast and go ahead. Next beautiful lines from a शायर. तूफान में ताश का घर नहीं बनता, तूफान में ताश का घर नहीं बनता, रोने से बिगड़ा हुआ काम नहीं बनता, रोने से बिगड़ा हुआ काम नहीं बनता। दुनिया को जीतना है तो हौसला रखो मेरे दोस्तों, दुनिया को जीतना है तो हौसला रखो मेरे दोस्तों। एक हार से कोई फकीर नहीं बनता और एक जीत से कोई सिकंदर नहीं बनता। एक हार से कोई फकीर नहीं बनता, एक जीत से कोई बड़ा सिकंदर नहीं बनता। That means in our life, all these failures and success will keep coming. Don't get stuck up. Don't get stuck up, even with the failure or with whatever called as the success. Both are the experiences of life, but they are just one sort of drop in the ocean. Okay, now I think this is what I mean as a star. He who understands this reality of the life, he who grows with this right understanding, I can assure you, no one will stop you as a rising star. You will shine in this beautiful sky of life as a bright and nice star. Thank you for being with us.